Jaclyn and Doug, and today Jaclyn matches the cold temperatures, and Doug, you match the warm temperatures. We didn't plan this.
No, we didn't, but this is a look at what we've seen so far during the month of February, the various shades of orange and red representing the areas that have seen above seasonal temperatures. Note, that's very limited across Canada, southern BC, a little bit of Alberta and Saskatchewan, and just the Avalon of Newfoundland.
And that's really been the storm track, right? Mixing in a lot of the warmer air, so that's why the Avalon has been slightly warmer most times, seeing a lot more rain than snow.
And everywhere in between, blues, greens, violets, areas that have been below seasonal so far. Now as we go into the end of this week and through the weekend into early next week, the milder temperatures surge north, so some spring-like temperatures for BC and Alberta. But this really stands out. The coldest air of the season so far. Temperatures 10 to 15 degrees below seasonal for parts of Ontario, Quebec, and that'll eventually spill into the Maritimes.
Okay, so where do we go from that point? After that, it looks a little less severe, no purples, but it pushes to the west?
Right. The spring-like temperatures in the west don't stick around nearly as long as they did in January. The next shot of Arctic air, Siberian air later next week is a little bit further to the west. So those milder temperatures stick around for a few days, and then it's back to below seasonal, really for everyone from the Rockies to the Atlantic.
And Doug, you always talk about how cold air likes to hang out. It's hard to get rid of it, right? So maybe by this point in February, as opposed to January, it's hard to get rid of that Arctic air.
Right.
Okay, let's show you the numbers. So if you don't believe us, look at the forecast. 10 degrees for Calgary on Friday, 12 for Vancouver.
And Abbotsford up near 15 degrees. So again, it's spring-like in the west, not in the east. And as we look at Sunday, wind chill Sunday morning will be around minus 40 in parts of southern Ontario, Ottawa, only reaching a high of minus 17.
And a little bit cooler, but still 4 degrees for you in Calgary. But Monday, there's the change happening. Minus 15 is the daytime high in Edmonton.
Yeah, back to below seasonal temperatures on the prairies.
Okay, let's go to our storm track. It's been super active in the east, and it continues. There's a lot of nor'easters.
Right, we have our departing system Thursday night for Newfoundland, but right on its heels, another nor'easter. The effects of this will primarily be Nova Scotia, especially Cape Breton Island, snow and wind. As this tracks across Newfoundland, it's more of a westerly track, so the Avalon should see a changeover to rain during this system.
Like they've been seeing so many times this year, but not the first one. So Thursday, it's going to be blizzard-like condition, but by Friday, maybe a bit more mixed. Let's talk about what's next after that.
So another clipper comes through the Great Lakes, and we'll talk about what happens as this redevelops off the east coast in just a second. In the west, a little bit of unsettled weather, not a major system for the coast of BC, but we do have another clipper as some colder air pours in. And as we look at the development of this nor'easter, let's jump ahead to the movie. We'll see how we have rapid intensification as this tracks south of Nova Scotia. Blizzard conditions likely for Nova Scotia and parts of the Maritimes, and definitely impacting Newfoundland.
And you guessed it, one more lined up, this time from further south. We'll keep a close eye on that one as well. Thanks, Doug.